Greetings, everyone. I am Pete Pardo from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to pick number 22 of my top 30 favorite title tracks of all time. We're counting down each and every day here in September 2025. I can't believe it's September already. And it's like, before you know it, it'll be middle of September, and then we're going to be saying it's October, and fall is here. It's like this year has just flown by. But it's another month-long theme. That's what we do here on SOT. So today, for pick number 22, I've got a band with a couple selections, right? Once again, because that's how we do this. If you got a band with more than one or two or three title tracks that you love, rather than having them take up separate days here on the countdown, do them all in one day, right? So we got squeezing a lot of title tracks in this month. Not nearly enough days to squeeze them all in, because my honorable mentions list is huge, and there's likely a ton that I'm even forgetting, but it's the way it goes, right? Can't list them all because there's way too many great ones. So today, the first pick from this band, this album came out October 22nd, 1974 on Casablanca Records. Talking about Hotter Than Hell from Kiss. Yes, indeed. She looks good, she looks hotter than hell. Dun, 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 dun. I said, lady, oh lady, can I take you home? Yeah, that's right. Kiss, in all their glory, early on. This is my favorite Kiss album. I love Hotter Than Hell. I think the title track is dynamite. There's even other great stuff on here. Of course, Gene Simmons, bass and vocals, Paul Stanley, guitar and vocals, Peter Criss, drums and vocals, and Ace Frehley, guitar, not yet vocals, soon to be, not quite on this album. But yeah, Hotter Than Hell is just this groovy, chunky, heavy thing, and it's a classic Kiss song, and it's catchy, and it's got a great riff, all those qualities that I love so much about early Kiss. And you know what? I don't mind the murky production of this album. This album is just murky and dark, and like, I love it for all those reasons. It's I never had an issue with the production of this album, and I think the title track is absolutely great. So that's my first selection from Kiss. Let's fast forward a couple of years, shall we, to June 30th, 1977. Also released on Casablanca Records, produced by Eddie Kramer. The title track to Love Gun. That's probably my favorite on this list. I think the Love Gun song. Oh, we didn't talk about sequencing, but on Hotter Than Hell, that's 4 tracks in. So that's the four out of the 5 tracks on the first side of vinyl. It's not the kickoff track. It's not the last track on the side, and it's not obviously the first or last on the second side of the vinyl, right? And over on this album, Love Gun kicks off side 2, right? So it starts off the side. For me, well, you can't really argue I Stole Your Love, right, as the lead-off song on the album. But ending the side with Tomorrow and Tonight, But Love Gun kicking off side 2, that's the right call there. I almost think Love Gun would have been better off as the opening track on the album. No disrespect to I Stole Your Love, but I think that should have been reversed. I think Love Gun should have kicked off the album, and I Stole Your Love should have been the kickoff song to side 2. They didn't ask me. Nobody asked me, but Love Gun is terrific. And love that guitar solo from Ace. Love the opening blast. It's one of, in my opinion, one of Kiss's best songs from this time period. And it's easily my favorite title track from it. It's just this great anthem. I loved it back in the day. I still love it today. And it's funny because all these years later, I remember I bought Love Gun like the day it was released or that week. I remember having my mother take me to multiple stores to go find it because we went to one place and they didn't have it. And then there was a store called, oh boy, I'm going to blank on the name of the store. I don't even remember the name of the store. It's one of those like department stores like Caldor or something like that. And I remember my mother had to take me to Monroe, New York, here in Orange County because we lived in Goshen, and to go buy this Jamesway. It was at Jamesway. I saw a clipping in the Times Herald Record newspaper saying Love Gun by Kiss on sale, $7.99. I'm like, Mom, we got to go there. They'll have it. So she drove me all the way to Jamesway in Monroe to buy Love Gun. I was like so psyched. But, looking back on it, really, Love Gun is a good album. It's not a great album from Kiss. There's actually some filler on this album, some stuff that I don't really like too much. I apologize for the dogs. The dogs are good. It's first thing in the morning, man. The dog's just going crazy. just going nuts. It's just nonstop. Anyway, so that's Love Gun is my next choice, and my third choice from Kiss. We're going to fast forward now a few years to 1982, released October 28th, 1982. It is also produced by Michael James Jackson, Paul Stanley, and Gene Simmons. Is the title track, Two Creatures of the Night. And it is the opening kick-ass title track. Creatures of the Night signals the return to form of heavy, darker music from Kiss after, The Elder and Unmasked, and some may say Dynasty. I happen to like Dynasty a lot. Unmasked I'm not crazy about. The Elder has its moments, but it's not great. And Creatures of the Night is a kick-ass album. It's back to them playing metal. It's dubious of who actually plays on this album. You see Ace is on the cover there, but how much is Ace playing, if anything, on here? I think most people pretty much are aware that he played little on here. You got Eric Singer, of course, the great Eric Singer. Not Eric Singer. God, I'm drawing a complete blank on his name. Holy cow. Eric Carr, it was Eric's son, the late great Eric Carr, who actually is from Orange County here in New York. So, but yeah, Creatures of the Night title track is so good. It's so heavy, that galloping, barnstorming riff to begin with, just so good. Great vocal from Paul on it. Just absolutely love Creatures of the Night. And yeah, there are others. I thought about Lick It Up. Lick It Up is kind of fun. It's not one of my favorite Kiss songs, though. I wouldn't necessarily have to include it here. And there are others, but to me, these are the three best title tracks from this band. So yeah, those are my picks. Creatures of the Night, Love Gun, and Hotter Than Hell from Kiss. So down in the comments below, let us know what you think of these three Kiss title tracks, or how much you dislike them, because I know we have a lot of Kiss haters who watch the channel. It's like Kiss is one of those bands with our audience here. Our viewers either love them or absolutely hate them. There's like no in between. There's almost nobody like, Kiss is okay. I kind of like them. There's none of those. It's one or the other. It's like such a divisive band. It's like crazy. But I grew up being a Kiss fan. I'm always going to be a Kiss fan. That's just the way it is, right? I like lots of different bands, lots of different music. I always have a soft spot for this band. So yeah, that is what it is. So that's my pick for today. Those three tracks from Kiss. We'll see you tomorrow for another choice or choices. We'll see how it goes. And till then, visit us on the web at www.catranquility.org. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as a post. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, we got the links to all the places you can help support the channel. Ko-Fi, Cameo, merch page where you can go get this awesome Sea of Tranquility. It's called the Snake shirt. I call this one. I love the colors on this. This is great. And also our membership options are all down below. So thanks everybody for all your support. It's greatly appreciated. And we'll see you soon here for more stuff. What is that stuff you might be asking tonight? We've got in the prog seat. It is going to be Epic Song Battle Royal tonight. We've got 5 epic tracks. We have Cygnus X1 Book 2 Hemispheres going up against Gates of Delirium by Yes, going up against Tarkus by ELP, going up against Supper's Ready by Genesis, going up against 9 Feet Underground by Caravan. So go listen to them today before the show tonight. Rank them in the order that you like them. We're going to do the same tonight. We're going to figure out which one wins this Battle Royal. We got a big crew tonight, so it should be loads of fun. Lots of opinions. We'll see who wins tonight's Epic Prog Battle Royal, Epic Song Prog Battle Royal. Tune in then, and we'll see you then. I am Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.